Hey, what's going on? I'm Molly Music. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I love the Lord, and He's done amazing things with the sound and the gift that He's given me. Yeah, well, I'm Molly Music from Savannah, Georgia, and in Georgia, it's a country city. You already know. Savannah is a country city, and my family and everyone always called me by my middle name, which was Jamal. That turned into the nickname Molly, which I absolutely hated. But I recognize that it identified me musically, so music is my weapon of choice, and Molly Music just became what it was, and it just kind of stuck. So that's what it is, nothing more than that. To me, worship is a lifestyle. Worship is a sense of humility, or a sense of gratitude or acknowledgement for the greatness of a thing. So whether it be God, there's a lot of people like, oh my God, I worship her, you know, anything like idol or a singer or a songwriter, just based on all the respect and the effects that it has on the inside of an individual, not so much just the outward, but the inward. So I believe that worship is an inward expression that just makes everything sit still and humbles everything when it comes to the thought of something. So how great is our God? So that should automatically cause everything inside of us to just kind of squeeze up, and let's just give this crazy, He's so strong, and everybody and everything just kind of sits back. So I believe worship is that. It means everything for the new platforms, the bigger platforms, or the mainstream aspects of the industry to be able to pull, and us to be able to be inside of it. There's a lot of us as gospel artists who aren't in it, and there's a few of us who are in it now and have been in it before, and I believe that because those are people that God could entrust with the temptation that comes with it. Yes, there's a lot of situations where a lot of people before us on the gospel or Christian aspect have fallen or succumbed to the temptation of being mainstream, but that doesn't mean that you don't try it or take another whack at it. You know, it doesn't mean that God should just ban it and no one else be able to go. So we want to continue to keep chucking at it so we can be taken seriously. There's something that's like oh, he's a rapper. Oh yeah, who's he signed with? And if you say Young Money, Cash Money, or Rockefeller, anything like that, there's a different respect that comes like, okay, well, he must be legit. More so than he's a rapper. Oh, he is? Who's he with? He's a gospel rapper. Oh, you know, like that kind of thing. I think there's something and a respect or a perception, a perspective that we have to give, that we have to work for in order to gain the respect when we say, I don't just rap, but I rap for God, and it's gospel, or it's Christian, or I don't just sing, but I sing for God, and it's Christian influence and faith-based. That respect has to be built. In order to do that, we have to be able to compete on mainstream stages. Savannah isn't like Atlanta or New York or Cali, or like a lot of places that you can be where there's music all around you. I didn't have that many musical mentors or musical fathers. So with that being the case, you know, it was pretty much what you can do. I had to play the keyboard. I had to record myself. I had to do all of this because there was nobody else to show me how to do it. That kind of trapped me on being better. That kind of forced me to expand on every level, on every access, more so than, oh, I'll just take it to Big Bro and they'll mix it, or I'll just take it to whoever and they'll write it. And that right there kind of trapped me and made me have to do whatever was necessary to get the maximum or the optimal juice out of what I was trying to accomplish musically, lyrically, or whatever. And it was like boot camp, and I thought it was so unfair, but I didn't recognize that it attached me completely with my musical identity, and that sound is the very thing that caused me to be able to go as far as I've gone. So I haven't taken on the sound of a mentor or somebody who I idolized growing up musically. All it was me and God. So with that being the case, over time, I got comfortable with it, and it began to work, and God put His anointing on it, and then now we have Molly Music and the songs that come. So it was one of those situations where I didn't have the option to choose another sound. To do music, if it was what I wanted to do and I knew it was my calling, I had to do what I had to do. I had to learn the Pro Tools, and inside and out, just went to Logic. I had to learn all the frequencies. I had to learn all the EQs, what the compressors do. And also on top of that, I had to learn all the Reason softwares and all the tracking devices and the MPs just to be able to get a song done. So yeah, it took a lot of work, but it's worth it now, especially in the end. What's going on, people? This your boy Molly Music here, and you're watching Preacher.
To tell her all that happened and to let her know the news. It's looking like it's 6:22. She should be whipping up the dinner, got the kiddies home from school. But every time he calls, it goes straight to her voicemail. Just leave your number and I'll get right back.